Alright guys, how's it going today? Look, sun. I haven't seen sun in literally like a month. It's been so freaking cloudy over here. So goddamn miserable. Talking sun for the next few days, so that'll be kind of nice. Can't get in the damn building. So, I'm sure that this video may or may not piss some people off, but you know what? It's a freedom of speech. See, I lost the glove. I'll have to grab it. But this is America, and I have a right to speak however I want and about whoever I want. You don't like it? Get the fuck out then. So, anyways, supposedly those two countries finally went to war with each other. Heard about that this morning. And I believe it was one of the presidents of one of the states said and all the other countries better stay the hell out of it, or they're going to get, you know, destroyed as well. So, which, you know, is fine, because I kind of actually agree with them. Because this is a war going on between those two countries. You know, let them duke it out. Let them, you know, it's still a war. What I'm concerned about is that Biden, our president, wants to be right there. He wants to always jump in and try to fucking prove a point that, you know, we're there to help each other out. And what the hell ever else. You know, I get that we're trying to prove something, you know, that, you know, we're just looking out for other countries or whatever. Stay the fuck out of it, okay? Plain and simple, just stay the hell out of it. Because you know what? If Biden says that he's going to send some men over there, now he is going to send some men to that one country. I think, I don't know if it was Germany or what, I don't remember. It was one of those countries that was at war. Supposedly we have a building over there that supposedly he wants to protect. So why we're even over there, I don't know. But I think, you know, sure, maybe he wants to protect that building because it's you know, ours. But I think that's just more of a bullshit excuse to get men over there. So then, if we need to step in, then we can step in. You know, I think it's a bullshit excuse. You know, we don't need to get involved. I don't think nobody realizes that that president just threatened the whole entire planet that if anybody gets involved with this war, that same country is going to get it. So, like, if we go, you know, try to, you know, get involved with this war, you know, the U.S., then we're getting attacked. He says that we're coming after, you know, they're coming after the U.S. or anybody else that tries to get involved. You know, and I think Biden is just fucking stupid enough that he would do it. And I think Trump would be even more stupid enough to do it too. I don't like any of these fucking presidents we've ever had. They've all made piss poor mistakes. Trump is no good, and Biden's not really all that good either. He hasn't really proven anything to me as of right now that he's doing this country any good, you know. If anything, he's kind of just fucking us over, but every president fucks us over, you know. They always promise us that we're going to get this and that and this and that, and it never happens. So why we even vote for a fucking president, I don't know, because either way we get fucked in the ass. And that's why I don't vote. Yes, I don't vote because it does not matter who the fuck you vote for. Either way, you're going to get a dick shoved up your ass. It ain't going to matter. You know, I thought, you know, Trump was going to be decent because the way he talked. Oh, looks like my package is coming. All right, I got still something coming yet, but I guess it's here. So, but this is just a message to Biden, you know, the president of the U.S. Stay the hell out of it, okay? Fuck your building. If you got a building over there that needs to be protected, well, you know what? Fuck that building. We don't need to be there really anyway. You know, Because I think what's going to end up happening, you know, Biden's going to send some men over there to protect that building, and then they're gonna bomb that building, and then we're going to be at war with them, and then they're going to come bomb the U.S. You know, they're going to start gunning us down, and I guess we didn't learn anything from 9/11. We didn't learn from any of the other attacks that have happened in the U.S. over the decades. We just don't seem to learn anything from this, you know. So, you know, it was just ridiculous, you know. I would just stay the hell out of it, you know. I mean, I guess it's up to Biden. I mean, I guess if he wants a bunch of dead Americans on his hands, well, then I guess have at it. But you know what's so fucking stupid is that Biden sits there and says, "Oh well, we don't allow bullying or any kind of threats or anything like that towards America." You know, so what? It doesn't mean that you have to get involved in the war. Sure, the president threatened, you know, and the other country, you know, well, it wasn't really even so much of a threat. It was just more or less, you know, stay the hell out of it, you know. Mind your own fucking business. You know, that's just what I'm trying to fucking say. Biden, stay the hell out of it. You know, the war is not even about us. We're not even involved in this war. It has nothing to do with us. This has to do with, you know, between those other countries. Let them duke it out, you know. Every time that there is a crisis in America, or not in America, I'm sorry, and on the planet, we're the first to run to their aid. You know, well, first of all, fuck them, because they don't like us anyway, you know. So, stay the hell out of it. It's so tiring. I'm so tired of looking at our president, and he's just full of shit, gets us into more trouble than we really need to be, and we're already in so much trouble and pain and suffering already that, sure, just add the war on top of everything else. We got this coronavirus bullshit going on. No, let's just go to war now, you know, and let's just get involved for no reason. The other president said to stay the hell out of it. You know, sure, I guess by them two going to war, it's going to affect us probably in a negative way, because supposedly the prices of oil and everything's going to go up now. Well, fuck, man, they've been going up for the last 20 years. It never gets any cheaper. So how is that more shocking news? You know? I mean, price of gas has not gone down since the beginning of time. You know, and it never will. You know, like, I remember back in the day when gas was like $1 a gallon, gasoline. I don't know what diesel was back in the day, but, you know, gas was only $1. And now it's, what, 3 something? Well, it's 3 something here. Yeah, it's $3.39 a gallon here. So, that's kind of another thing I fucking hate listening to people in the big cities. They're like, oh, man, I got to pay $1.49 for a gallon of gas. Bitch, I'm paying double that here. You're living in a city. Your gas is way cheaper than here. I would love to go to the cities and get some of their gas, because I'd be paying way less. So, but then you're burning gas going there to get it. So, you know, either way, you get kind of fucked. So, quit your bitching. Just be happy that's not almost $4 a gallon like it is here. You know, so quit your bitching. But for the war thing, I know that Biden's going to get involved. He's going to get our men involved, and then we're going to lose men for a war that doesn't even involve us, has nothing to even do with us. And we have men that are going to be going to this war, most likely, because I know Biden's going to want to get fucking involved. And then the family members are going to get that fucking phone call saying that their husband or their brother or sister or whatever got killed in a senseless war. That if we just would have stayed the hell out of it, we would not have lost thousands of men, men and women. We wouldn't have lost them if Biden would have just stayed the fuck out of it. That's what I'm worried about, is that Biden's going to get involved. He was told to stay the hell out of it. Knowing his big fucking cocky attitude, is going to want to get involved, and then we're all going to die. And Biden sits here and says, well, we're not going to allow bullying. But they're not bullying us, though. That's what I'm trying to say, is they're not coming after us. It's between the two other countries. Let them bully each other. If that's what they want to do, let them. It doesn't mean that we have to go jump down their throats, suck their dicks, and protect them. Stay the hell out of it. It's between them two. Obviously something went wrong between those two countries. They couldn't solve it. So now guns and violence is the way that they're going to handle it. Let them handle it. Let's stay the hell out of it. We have so many issues going on in America that we don't need a war on top of everything else that's going wrong with this fucking country. I thought the coronavirus was the icing on the cake. Well, now I think they're going to add another layer of that bullshit to that layer of cake, and it's going to be that fucking war because Biden's got that stupid attitude. Yeah, I'm coming. I'm going to send all my boys and girls over there, and we're going to kick your ass. And then in the process, family members have to lose loved ones because of Biden's cocky fucking stupid mouth. It's not necessary to be in this war. I don't know. I don't know if Biden's going to do it, but I'm scared that he is. Because he's already sitting there saying that, we don't allow bullying and whatever on U.S. soils. But they're not attacking us in any way. So why should we get involved? If Biden stays the hell out of it, well, that's going to be the best news I've heard from him, But as of right now, I don't know what his game plan is. I'm worried that he is going to get involved. And then we're going to lose all these fucking Americans here on American soil for no reason. We don't know what these countries have for nuclear bombs or fighter jets or whatever. We don't know. So if we go to war with them, they're going to bring the war to our streets and then kill a bunch of innocent people. That's what happened at 9/11. We lost so many innocent people from that unnecessary bullshit. But we we went to war and we killed the guy that started it. Well, that was justified. But that should teach you some things, that you don't attack other countries unless you have to. In this case, we do not have to attack because we're not even involved in this. They're not coming after us in any way, So it's not justifiable. It's not justified enough to get involved, lose a bunch of American men and women, because of Biden's big cocky mouth. And he sits there and says, well, we don't allow bullying and whatever else. Well, there's not going to be any Americans left here in America if they decide to come over here and start bombing us. There's not going to be any of us left. So there isn't going to be any bullying going on. I'm not going to sit here and say that they're going to kill every American in the U.S., but they're going to sure put a damn good dent in it, So stay the hell out of it. If they're not coming after us for some reason, we don't need to get involved. Okay? If they're coming after us for some reason, then I could see it being justified as, going to war to them. But, they're not coming after us for no reason. They're not attacking us. They're not threatening us, in any way. Stay the hell out of it. All that one president said in that other country is that for anybody that gets involved with this war, they're also going to be regretting it. So, we don't need to go to war. Not over this. It's not justified. It's not necessary. We're not the victims or the enemies or anything towards this other country. We're not nothing to them. They're not coming after us for no reason. So, stay the fuck out of it. That is more or less what I'm concerned about as of right now. You know, is Biden's going to open his big fucking cocky mouth and say, yep, we're going to go to war, help these people out. No, you're going to bring the war to us because they're going to come here and start attacking us then. You know, and then we're going to start losing innocent people. It's going to be just like 9/11 all over again, you know. But instead of using planes and ramming planes into buildings, they're going to be dropping bombs on us or gunning us down, you know. So, but I think Trump would have done the same thing too. He would have gotten involved too because I'm pretty sure Trump would have gotten involved because he's got that kind of attitude where, you know, he wants to start a war with somebody. And this would have been his perfect chance to do it. But I'm also kind of concerned that Biden might want to do it too because he's got kind of his cocky attitude isn't as bad as Trump, but it's you know, right up there. So, you know, I don't like Trump and I don't like Biden. I haven't liked any presidents since the day I was born. So, because they've all been retarded, and then come to find out that your power, you know, of being a president actually sucks balls. You can't make the final decisions. You actually have to go through a court system that's supposedly higher than the president. So why we even have a president, I don't know. So the president has to come up with a plan, and then he has to run it by that court system. And then they get the final say so if it's okay or not to do whatever he wants to do. You know, so why we have a president that is here to just make plans and try to figure stuff out when it has to go through the court systems anyway? Well, you might as well just let them be the president too, because it's to me that makes no sense. You have a president, but he can't make the decisions. You know, he has to go through another person or persons to get final say so. I mean, there were things that Trump wanted to do, and I think it was the same thing with Biden too, but they all said no because of the things they wanted to do, and supposedly they didn't like it. Well, you know, I mean, it is what it is. You have to go through another court system to even get final say-so in that. Well, fuck it. Then you might as well just become the president then, you know? It makes no damn sense to me, but I guess whatever. So, but my final words are just to Biden, you know, stay the hell out of this war. We don't need to get our men and women involved, and then we lose them, and then they come start attacking our country because you thought it was a good idea to go fuck with them. You know, all you're going to do is just bring another fucking enemy in, and then we have to then we got to worry about another country that's going to attack us at any moment. You know, that's kind of the problem, you know, with the presidents that we've been having. They think they know what they're doing, but they really, really don't. You know, for me, I'm not as smart as them. I'm more of a slow learner, but I can still learn things. But I actually have a mind, and I actually use it, and I can see that, you know, the things that go on that these presidents have never been able to see, you know. And I see I can see what's going to happen with Biden if he decides to go to war with them to help do whatever the fuck he wants to do. Well, I just see a bunch of Americans dead on the ground because of him. So, but I guess that's on him, though. You know, so I mean, I guess if he doesn't want to have a country to run as a president, then I guess go ahead and start a war with them. But, you know, if it was from my point of view, if I was president and I seen that these two countries were duking it out, I would have stayed the hell out of it because this does not involve us. There's no reason for us to get involved. You know, so. And there's lots of other things, too, that I could fix a lot better than these presidents. These presidents don't even try to do anything. There's so much crap going wrong with this U.S., but all we care about is making other countries happy. Fuck the other countries. We don't need them. We don't need China. All this fucking Chinese bullshit that we get from China could be made right here in America, made with high-quality parts, it would give more Americans jobs, even though a lot of them are too lazy to work now since of the coronavirus. So a lot of them have become lazy and don't want to work. So, but that was one thing that Trump was going to do. He was going to bring jobs back to America, which I don't think ever happened. But that is one of the things I would work on, and then, doing more stuff for the homeless people and, stuff that actually matters here in the U.S. Fuck the other countries. If they want help, well, then we'll help them. But if they don't ask for it, I'm not going to dish it out. We have our own fucking things here in the U.S. to deal with. People that are in debt and they can never get out of it, they need help. Old people, they need help. And with the coronavirus being the way it is, people are scared to work because of that, and whatever else. That needs work. So, there's a lot of little things in this country that need to be worked on, and they don't work on it. All they care about is protecting other countries and helping them out to the best that we can. How about helping our own people out first? And then once we get all our problems figured out, well, then maybe we'll think about helping other countries, We have enough crap on our own dinner plate that we need to take care of before we go and deal with somebody else's bullshit, It's just plain ass ridiculous to think about. So, but I mean, as of right now, like I've said like a million fucking times, I'm just gonna keep repeating it because this is what's concerning to me as of right now, is that Biden will open his big mouth and he will get involved. And I think, like I said, by him wanting to send men and women to that building that supposedly we own in that other country, he wants to send men there to protect it. But see, that's what's going to happen is that they may bomb it, just so, it either could just be a mistake or anything else. But it's just the fact that if it'll give Biden a chance to jump on it, and then we're going to war. So, and I'm sure that these other countries, the country that's going to attack this other country, they know that we have buildings over there that are ours, that we're using. And if they nuke it, or they whatever. They gun it down, they gun the building up, whatever. Who cares? It's a building. You can always replace a building. Our people shouldn't even be over there. Screw the damn building. That's just Biden's excuse. So then if they bomb it or whatever the fuck it is that they're going to do to it, then Biden can jump in and say, yep, we're going to war. You destroyed one of our buildings. You killed a bunch of our men. We're going to go to war. Let the building go. Get our people out of there. End of story. If they bomb the damn building, then you can just rebuild a new one. Buildings are cheaper to replace, It's easier to replace a building, but you can't replace people, That's why I don't like, the military or the army or whatever. I'm never going to join, obviously, and I'm too old to join now anyway. But it's just the fact that if you go there and you sign up to be a part of that, well, then if you have to go to war then for whatever reasons happen. And I'm glad that I'm not in the military right now because I know that I would be jumping on that plane, going to those countries, killing a bunch of their people, and then knowing in the back of my mind that these other presidents are going to now come and bomb the U.S. because I'm over here killing a bunch of their men and women and whatever else. All because of Biden's stupid choice and how he wants to handle it. My way of handling it would be to get those fucking people out of that building and take what we can get and then leave the damn building. And if they hit it, they hit it. Fuck the building. Our people should be more important than that. Than protecting some chunk of building that we own, So, but that's how Biden thinks. He wants to protect that building. How about get the people out and get whatever is so damn important in that building, get it out, bring it back to the U.S. or to another country where it can be safely stashed, and then wait till the war is over. And then if that building survives, then you can move back in. But if it's destroyed, rebuild the building then. Or just let it go. Go build your building somewhere else then. I don't know. My 2 cents is just plain and simple. Stay the hell out of it. Stay out of this war. Don't bring the war to, our country. And that's what's going to happen through Biden. And it probably definitely would have happened through Trump too. But a lot of people don't like Biden. A lot of people were making fun of him and whatever else. I'm not going to really get into it, but, I can see it. I mean, when people talk about him, how he talks or acts or whatever, yeah, I see that. But, Trump is not really all that much better either, because Trump likes to run his big mouth. Yes, he's got a cocky attitude, okay, but that can also get us into a lot of trouble too, especially if you're doing it towards other countries. So I damn well know that if there was shit going on, Trump probably would get involved. I don't know. But in a way, I think he would. Or he would get pressured into doing it, So it's stupid. So there's no reason for us to get involved. We don't need to get involved. Let them duke it out. And then if they ask for help or if they need something from us, well then, sure, maybe we can help them out then. But if they're not asking for help, let's not give it to them. This is why this country is so much in debt with other countries, because, we keep giving other countries money and we don't ever get it back, We don't get anything that we ever give them back. So, and then we have to run to other countries to borrow money and crap from them. And then we have to pay them back because they demand their stuff back. But here in the U.S., we don't get any of our stuff back, So, and then we keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and that just gets us into deeper debt, and then we're never going to ever get out of it, So, this is why everything is so fucking expensive. And I'm disappointed that all our junk comes from fucking China. About 99% of everything comes from China. And nothing lasts. It's just, it's disappointing. Sure, some people say that, some things are made in America. No, but see, the thing is that they're sourcing their parts from another country. Like these warning lights here. Supposedly these are made in the USA. Yeah, probably from parts sourced from other countries. I want something that is truly made in America. That has actual true American parts in it, not something from other countries like China, and other bullshit. It's just make it here in America like it was in the olden days. This is why this country's going to hell. And then you buy Chinese shit and it only lasts for a month or two and then it breaks and you got to replace it. Well, come on. I want something that I can get 50 years out of and never have to worry about it, It's ridiculous. So, well, what are you going to do? This country's has gotten so lazy over the last, 50 years that it's unbelievable. It's just everybody's getting lazy and don't want to work, and, they don't want to put out to help make America better than it really should be. I mean, we're so down the damn toilet right now. It's unbelievable, Now, America will never be like it was back in the olden days. It's just, that's how it is. Everybody's so lazy. They don't want to make stuff here in America. Nobody wants to work. Would things probably be a little bit more expensive? Well, I think for a while it would be, but then I think after a while the prices would come down because we're making the parts here in America, and then, the stuff would probably last, I think, a long time. So that's what made America so great, was that we made fucking shit to last back in the day. I mean, you're not going to find that nowadays. Now we got fucking cars that drive themselves and kill people, and somehow that car company still gets to be out and about killing people. I guess that works perfectly well as well. They drive so good down the highway. Whew. I better go get me one of those fancy cars and then go die a month later because the car decided to wanted to mate with that tree over there. Well, killed me in the process, so We don't need cars that drive or that can drive themselves. This is why people get killed, but people are stupid and they want it. So, nope, I will never buy one of those automatic driving cars. I'll stick with driving myself around. Thank you very much. So, but enough of that. I'm just going to get back on point with the war. Biden, stay the hell out of it. If you get involved, you suck as a president and you ought to lose your job. Because you suck. You probably should go back to sucking off your mom's tit because that's all you're good for doing. So, whatever. If people here on YouTube want to bitch, well, you can bitch. I don't care. Your feelings ain't going to hurt me none. Because you know I'm right and you're wrong. I don't like Biden. Some people do. Some people like Trump. I don't like Trump either. So, he's not proved anything for this country. And supposedly he went ahead and made his own website now or whatever. Man, you know that's going to go to fucking hell in a hurry. But he owns it, so I guess whatever. You know, he can make up his own rules. Eventually the other government companies will get involved too, and they'll start telling him to restrict this and that. You know, I think his website was supposed to be kind of like Facebook in a way, but you can... It's more of a place where you can actually speak your mind, and you don't get booted from from the website like Facebook and YouTube. You can't cuss because then you get yelled at by the company. You can't talk about the coronavirus, even though we're not, because people give out false information about that. There's a lot of people that are just sharing what they went through having the virus. That's all they're sharing, but YouTube and Facebook don't like that. Well, I think that's wrong. People ought to have the right to share how they felt when they were actually going through the virus. But they don't want you talking about it. So, I don't know if you'd be able to do that on Trump's website or not. I don't know. But it sounds like his is going to be more forgiving, I guess, kind of like, where you can actually talk how you want to talk. Supposedly. Imagine that there won't be any bullying going on or whatever. I imagine that, but I don't know. I'm not joining the fucking website. It's bad enough I'm on Facebook, and Facebook is a joke. I really ought to save myself this trouble and just delete it and move on with my fucking life, because it's bad enough I'm on YouTube and I know they're going downhill pretty quick too. So there's a lot of things on YouTube you can't do either. Can't talk about the coronavirus, or you can't talk about this or that. No, you ain't gonna make the money then. So, not that I care, but they're gonna still kick you on the platform too eventually. Which, whatever. Same thing with like blood. Like if you get a little cut on your finger and you show it, you ain't making any money off your video then, because you show blood. Blood, I guess, is so scary to everybody. Bunch of damn pussies, I tell you what, bunch of damn girls. But what are you gonna do? So, but yeah, anyways, guys, I guess I'm done ranting for today. It's cold out. I'm gonna go get my mail and call our day. I went shopping this morning. It was a good day to do it. No wind and sun's out, so it was a good day to do that. So I went and got that done, and I'm gonna move on now. Finish my day, I guess. So, but yeah, there's my little rant for you guys. Pass this video on, I guess, to Biden or anybody for that. Or anybody, I guess. Really, that's just the point of this video. It's just to say the hell out of it. We don't need to get involved. It's not necessary. So, anyways, guys, I guess I'm going to take off. So I guess I have a good day and stuff. So yeah, thanks for watching. Guys. Take her easy.